Adele, you'll never guess what I saw today out past the ridge. Adele?
He looked around the room, trying to spot his wife.
You home?
His ears heard a faint sound from the top of the stairs.
Adele?
They had decided to spend a long weekend at the hunting lodge in the Adirondack Mountains. It had been their go-to spot in earlier days, but as of late, they just hadn't had the time to make the drive.
Babe, is that you?
He saw something moving at the top of the stairs, but couldn't make out what it was.
I saw a fox out by the old path. Almost had it, too. Something spooked it, though. Adele? Come down. Stop being so creepy.
The figure in the shadows stepped forward, its teeth sharp and gleaming.
Is that a costume? Some sort of cosplay? Cut it out, Adele. This isn't funny.
The creature continued moving towards him, slowly walking down the staircase. The man stepped back until he reached the door.
Whatever you are, just stop right there.
He raised the shotgun and pointed it at the creature. It stopped and stared at him intently, breathing heavily. It crouched low to the ground.
Don't do it. I'm warning. Don't you do it.
It tilted its head, a look of confusion.
Adele, it's me, babe.
Hello? Chen? Marissa? Anyone around? Perfect! Just the way I like it. Not a soul around. If they knew, well, let's just say old Claus here wouldn't be getting his bonus. Finally! Hello? Who turned the lights out? Is somebody there?
You didn't think you could get away with it, did you?
What? Who is that? Mom? What? How? Where am I?
Welcome to Bloodline!
Hold up, I haven't even had a chance to play yet!
The name says it all. You don't know about the marriage system? Choose 2 champions and pair them together to create a new champion.
What the hell? I didn't agree to this!
Good job, Klaus. You did it this time. You triggered the Halloween event. Your waifu over there, she's part of the new vampire clan, the Accursed.
Okay, enough! Change us back!
As you wish.
Hang on a sec.
Did I mention gender swapping is available?
Alright, I've had enough of this.
Come and try out Bloodlane now for free. Download links are all in the description.
Or scan the QR code.
You'll get a $20 starting pack including 10 energy potions, 100,000 gold, and 100 diamonds.
Be sure to check out the Halloween special starting October 27th to get a free vampire champion on the 7th day.
New legends will be born. Download free now.
Why are we out here again?
Klaus. Sorry, mind was off somewhere again.
What's up with you lately? You've been acting really strange since that talk with Lucius.
What? It's nothing. What were you saying?
I asked why we're out here. Sounded like a wild animal attack. What's that got to do with us?
Well, it's that combined with sightings of a large animal and maulings in the area. Typical signs of a cryptid.
Is it Yeti time again?
You have an unhealthy fascination with furries.
No, I don't. You think I don't know about your cosplay?
What? Oh, look, we're here! Focus on work, Chen! Sheesh!
You boys from the SPC?
Close enough. Yes, we are.
What is this SPC thing anyway?
Oh, just a government agency. We work with Fish and Wildlife. You know, another department.
Okay, if you say so. Well, there's the body. It's a bit of a mess, but you can see the bite mark on the arm?
Oh yeah, that's a big one, eh? Bear?
Squirrel. That's a squirrel bite. Thought you were Fish and Wildlife.
Oh, he's new. My, cousins, brothers, daughter's kid. You know how it is, just doing a favor.
Right. Anyway, That's a squirrel bite. A big squirrel bite. I've never seen a squirrel that can do that.
So what? It's like a Olympic squirrel? He's jacked up?
Jacked up? This would be an 8-foot tall squirrel, buddy.
That's some squirrel.
Darn right. Bite your head off.
Where was it last spotted?
Follow me. You see that tree line over there?
Uh-huh.
It's not a sure thing, but it's been spotted a few times there.
All right. Appreciate the information, Sheriff.
You need anything else from my department?
No, you've been very helpful. My agent here will handle the rest.
You sure you don't want some, man? Not so sure that agent of yours even knows what a squirrel is.
I appreciate the offer, but we'll manage.
All right, then. Best of luck.
The hours passed by slowly. It was almost 3 a.m. now, and they hadn't seen much of anything. Doesn't know what a squirrel is. I'll show him what a squirrel is.
Relax. Just keep your eyes peeled for your squirrel yeti.
Just for the record, I love squirrels. They're cute, they're furry, they're...
Quiet! Look over there.
In the distance, something was moving in the tree line. That's not a squirrel. It's walking on 2 legs.
He said squirrel. You said yeti.
Oh, yeah, I got this. Chen lined up the tranquilizer gun, waiting for his shot as it moved between the trees. It stepped out of the shadows, taking the shot. The dart soared through the air, hitting the creature. It dropped to the ground.
Looks like you were both right.
What?
That's a squirrel and a yeti.
That is a furry.
Thank you.
So what did you find?
Seems you were pretty much spot on.
About?
It's a furry.
It is?
Well, yes, quite literally. It's some sort of hybrid human squirrel.
I don't even want to know how that happened.
Jeez, no, not like that. It's obviously not natural.
Oh, right.
Anyway, besides the DNA, I'm not seeing much else to explain how this happened.
Pythia?
Pythia.
Well, well, if it isn't my 2 favorite boys.
If it isn't my favorite, whatever you are.
Nice, very nice, Chen. Hope that didn't hurt your head.
I'll show you a hurt head.
Could you please have a look at this? It's a sample of fur we took from a recent SCP. Some kind of furry.
Alright, but if this is another Easter Bunny skip, we're going to be having words.
They were in the lodge. The woman opened the wardrobe. Inside was typical clothing to be expected for the weather and location. Some gowns, jackets, and pants. Among them were a number of full body-length furs with hoods. The lady moved them around, clearly impressed with what she was seeing. She took one of the furs out and studied it. This would be a nice fit. She slipped it on and looked at herself in the mirror. Very elegant. Almost immediately, something felt wrong. She felt a burning and ripping sensation tearing through her body. The fur, it was doing something to her. The pain was too much. She blacked out. Its eyes slowly opened. Confusion and pain seared through its body. It reached a hand up to grab the wardrobe door. What was this? The creature had a vague memory of itself, but it was slipping away. As each moment passed, it became more monster and less human. Within minutes, it would be completely feral. It pulled itself up, looking at its new form in the mirror. In the distance, a door slammed shut.
Adele, you'll never guess what I saw today out past the ridge.
It's the fur jackets. The wife found them in the lodge and it turned her into that squirrel abomination.
Called it. Furry.
Check the inventory. Those jackets should be locked up on site waiting for sorting.
Okay, you two hang tight. Give me 10 minutes. The latest fashions from furry tailors. I present you the fall season lineup.
How many do you have there?
Looks like 3?
Okay, plus the one which is the squirrel wife now. That matches what we just saw. Pythia, can you try to take a look at one of these? There might be some clues as to where they came from.
Of course. Let's have a look, shall we?
They were in the lodge once again. Someone was placing the fur coats into the wardrobe, his hands long and thin.
Do you see that? There was a 5th fur jacket that wasn't there when the wife opened the wardrobe.
The man closed the wardrobe doors. Behind him, someone sat, smoking a cigar. He turned around.
All done, sir. This should make quite an interesting experiment.
Was that who I think it was?
The master, Cyrus. We need to get back to the lodge and find that jacket before someone else does. Thank you, Pythia.
Good luck.
All right, you search the 2nd floor, and I'll search the 1st.
Roger that. As they opened the door, they were shocked to see a figure at the top of the stairs. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? The figure walked out of the shadows. Oh, damn. Too late. Looks like someone found the jacket already. Chen pulled out the dart gun.
Now, no need for that.
You can speak?
Why wouldn't I?
The fur jacket, you should be feral, more beast than man.
Ah, so it was you that stole our little experiment. Quite naughty. Alas, we've learned a lot in such a short period of time. Such a waste. That poor creature.
You're wearing the wolf fur.
Yes, and as you can see, we have much more control over the transformation now.
We? Who do you work for?
Oh, I think you know by now.
Cyrus. Where is he?
You've learned far too much already.
Chen raised his gun at the creature as it sprinted to the window. The shot rang out as he crashed through the glass. Damn it! They rushed outside, but there was nothing there but footprints going off into the forest. Missed.
Professor, we've just had another run-in with Cyrus. The fur jackets came from him.
Not quite. I know those fur jackets. They were locked up for a long time in the Foundation, but went missing years ago. We never did find out who made them, but I expect Cyrus merely stole them. Perhaps improved upon whatever animates them. You and Chen come back. There's nothing else to be done there for now, and you don't know if there are more of them in those hills. We can't afford to lose either of you. SCP-801. Object Class: Euclid. SCP-801 is a collection of 7 articles of fur clothing found inside a hunting lodge in the Adirondack Mountains. Attempts to trace the owner of the lodge were unsuccessful, though locals insisted that they had seen lights and heard gunshots in the area until recently. Foundation personnel discovered no further evidence of recent occupation. 801 includes a mink fur coat, a raccoon fur coat, a wolf fur coat, a squirrel fur coat, and a sable fur coat. Each coat is of full body length and includes a hood. Coats are lined with the same black silk, and none show any tag or washing instructions despite appearing to be machine assembled. Accompanying the coats are a pair of rabbit skin mittens and a pair of elk skin shoes. Donning any article of 801 begins a rapid change in the wearer. Subject begins by doubling over in pain as internal changes start, described variously as excruciating and burning. Within 2 minutes, subjects lose both coherent speech and the ability to stand upright. Although subjects may manage to remove the clothing before this stage, no halt in the process takes place. 3 minutes into the transition, subject demonstrates signs of extreme pain and fatigue. At this stage, subject begins shedding excess mass and tissue unneeded for the new form. At minute 5, the subject resembles its new form almost entirely. Extreme hair growth begins over the body, apparently interfering with the subject's upper dermal layers and resulting in expelling much blood from the body along with the newly grown hair. Upon completion of transition, subject will be extremely fatigued, but not docile, and care should be taken when caging or terminating test subjects. All iterations of 801 are to be kept in a metal locker on Foundation grounds. Don't accept gifts from strangers. Take the saying to heart and remember, it also applies to finding strange objects. You never know if it was lost or left, just for you. As always, have a care and remember to subscribe, like, and share, if you would. Until next time, farewell.